Hey, hey, hey. Happy Friday, man. Good morning, man. It's early in the mother effing morning. This your boy, the coolest of the Kumasis, man. But that'll just go by cool Kumasi, you know what I'm saying? Good morning, everybody. Let's talk about it, man. Pound sign Shelly the Butcher. Man, in my borough, where I'm from, the 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 body parts being decapitated in different places. This is a crazy story, man. Let's talk about it though, man. Let me get my intro started though, real quick. Shout out to SKC as usual. Yeesh. Yeah, man. Let's look at this, man. I'm gonna put a post up, man. Let's see. Which one you want first? Let's do it this one. Shelly Johnson, Sheldon Johnson, aka Superb, aka one of the original Bloods from New York City. Started the Hunters with Mikey B, y'all. Yeah. There you go, aka part of the Queens Defenders, aka the homeboy of Alvin Bragg, y'all. You see Alvin Bragg right there, hand around the shoulder. That's my homie right there. Let's shake hands and all of that. Yeah, Sheldon Johnson was a criminal locked up for robbery in the 90s. You know, became a blood in jail. Was running the streets, then apparently changed his life, man. But I got a couple clips to show y'all to kind of paint this story out. But keep this picture in mind right here. Matter of fact, I might even keep this picture right here of Alvin Bragg and Shelly Johnson, man. Y'all be like, why y'all call him Shelly Johnson? All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it right here. This is the main cover page right here. Man who became champion of rehabilitation is charged with murder. Murder, she wrote. Yeah, that murder she wrote. Shelly wrote it. Sheldon Johnson became a youth worker with the Queens Defenders after his release from prison last year. Last year, so we're talking about 2023. He was just out of prison, y'all. You won't believe the places this man went. Well, besides carrying the body parts, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that. You know, he went around carrying body parts, and that's him right there on the right. And you know, that set looked very familiar to me. You know, the dark view, and you know, the red in the background, the maroon, whatever color it is. It reminds me of something so familiar. Let me show you. And oh yeah, fair use, my G's. Fair use, my G.
And he's supposed to go online and fill out an application, but he can't even read. How is he supposed to follow basic instructions during transportation and trying to get onto the train and navigate through all of the basic necessities in life, and he can't even read? There's an even more startling picture to that, right? What about due process?
Right.
A guy's in a courtroom and a lawyer's giving him paperwork, and he can't even read. So there's no system in place, and I think that's something that needs to be addressed.
I want to get to.
Now you heard that voice. Did it sound like Joe Rogan in the background? That's because he was on the Joe Rogan show, y'all. He's talking about the reason why dudes can't get ahead because the systematic way of they can't read. They can't read to even get a job application. They can't even read. It's systemic. Eesh, nasty work. But yeah, this dude really made it, Joe Rogan. You know how many people Joe Rogan has interviewed, man? You just had Cat Williams recently. Neil deGrasse Tyson, you go down the list. RFK, anybody who's got some kind of a name was on Joe Rogan's show, man. And Shelly was there too, yo. Shelly was there, my G. Yeah, man. Shelly right there. You see Shelly right there on the left-hand side. Like, yo, yeah, it kind of don't look like Shelly. But it is Shelly. I'm here to confirm that. Now, apparently, he had a situation with a guy called Boo Warrior. Yes, a guy called Boo Warrior. BOO Warrior. Boo Warrior. Yeah, like your boo. Yeah, Boo Warrior. Yeah, he had a difference of opinion or something. A heat of the moment argument. One thing led to another. Shots rang out in a Bronx apartment. Neighbors were startled. They even called the super on this one. We call it the super. Whoever's like fixing the apartment, we usually call them the super in New York, or at least in the Bronx. I know that for sure. But like, yeah, the super had to was noticing some things. He said, homie was coming out of the house of Boo Warrior with different attires, different attitudes, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna lead you into it. Let me just show you another clip, though.
Sometimes we get fooled with the appearance, you know.
Or you're saying he was always well dressed or
well dressed, well mannered.
Say hello to the neighbors.
He actually did not, but you could see a person when he just walking his little dog, minding his business, is well dressed, it looks clean. You are assuming that this guy has a professional career, that he just went to work, came back, walking his dog, and continued with his personal life. Never in a million years I would have thought that I would be having this interview and seeing that picture.
And what if I tell you that this guy was a client advocate at the Queen's Public Defender's Office?
Wow. That is quite a turnaround. Something went wrong. There was a switch somewhere that flipped him from the good side to the bad side. Oh my. Guy held that position? That's a position of in which you have to be trustworthy with the community that you work with.
Trustworthy with the community that you work with. Yeah. But you said what made him tick, what made him snap. It was that Boo Warrior, man. That Boo Warrior. That's why he unloaded the clip on Boo Warrior. And then chopped Boo Warrior's body up. Head, arms, leg, and torso. Some of it was in Brooklyn. I mean, not Brooklyn, the Bronx. In the apartment. And then some was in Harlem. And if it wasn't for the super, I mean, this dude, he probably would have got caught, but I mean, not as caught as quickly as possible. Shout out to the super, man. You did your job, bro. You definitely did your job. But this gets even more interesting, man. This gets even more interesting. You know, I showed you the picture of him and Alvin Bragg. I showed you, he's kind of dressed professionally, dropping a box off that people are saying presumably could be body parts. And then we also got a picture of him at the Joe Rogan show, with that Queen's Defender shirt on. But man, oh man, what about this? What about this? That's that. You like, who in the gold dust translucent transmissions, Trans-Ams, Transformers, Cybertron, Decepticons is this, my G? Who is this? That's Sheldon. Sheldon was wearing a wig, y'all. That's why I call him Shelly the Butcher. Yeah, he was out there wearing a wig, y'all. Came out the elevator, too. And you see, this is why I said, man, Corona, when they told people to wear their masks, criminals loved it because they get to hide themselves. Just throwing on, get extravagant with the costume and throw a wig on and play the part. The Super said he didn't just dress the part. He was doing different personalities with it. So I don't know what personality this one is. Maybe it was Shelly the Butcher. Maybe he's a whole different character. All I know is this is what came out the elevator. And they said that was Sheldon Johnson, a.k.a. Sheldon Johnson, a.k.a. Superb, a.k.a. one of the OG Bloods from New York. Yeah, New York. Yeah. Woo, nasty work. Alvin Bragg, that's your boy. Why your boy out here in the wig and the mask? Huh? Why ain't go down to the Bowery if he want to live his life? Why ain't go to the Village if he want to go live his life? All the low ends of Manhattan, he could have lived his life over there. But nah, he wanted to chop it up, chop and screw Boo Warrior. He chopped the screw Boo Warrior. It's nasty work. Nasty. Made me sick, but. And now you're hearing on YouTube, a lot of people, especially the New York Street YouTube, they're trying to, cover their ends and make sure, let's get the nice reporter of Superb on here before it gets too crazy. But how could you chop somebody up? Well, shoot them first, then chop their body up and put it in different places. And two different boroughs. I mean, Harlem is in Manhattan, but that's another borough. You went from two different boroughs to stash the body parts. And they wear different costumes, as if you were a Scooby-Doo villain. I remember one Scooby-Doo episode, this one villain had the werewolf, the vampire, Frankenstein, and in the end they called him as a gypsy because he had the diamonds in the tapestry. That's what I remember, that Scooby-Doo episode, bro. That was you, my nigga. Except you was chopping bodies up. The body parts were probably in the tapestry though. Damn, Superb, you out here wilding. You need to go under the jail. Matter of fact, man, they should bring back cyanide and pay-per-view. No last meals for you, bro. No last meals. You don't get to enjoy. You had your last. You was about to have your last meal that day. You was about to eat Boo Warrior. Talking about chop them, and then get this. The head was in the freezer, y'all. How many times we been hearing about community-type decapitations, bro? This ain't the only one, bro. I've been hearing a lot of community-type decapitations since I've been online. I heard a couple. This joint is crazy, but Superb. All of this is alleged. You don't know because you ain't got your court trial yet. You ain't, get to defend yourself in the trial. In court, you didn't get a chance to. So all of this is alleged, but bro, from the wig to you carrying this thing right here like that, bro. Man, I don't know, man. It's kind of nasty work out here. And then they had to put you in a hazmat suit, bro. They had to put you in a hazmat suit. What kind of fluids was on you that they had to put you in a hazmat suit to bring you in the 44th precinct? I know exactly where that's at too, bro. I know exactly where the 44th precinct is at. Your boy was in bookings out there. I was about to be booked out there. that was my past though, you know what I mean? But damn, nigga, I know where that's at, son. Woo, you was in trouble, boy. Alvin Bragg, man, what you want to say now, man? If I was 45, I'd let it roll because he's from Queens, man. He's a true Queens defender. You got a fake Queens defender out here. Look at him, man. You have known this dude was sick, man. Look at him. Alvin Bragg over there happy as hell. Look. Even the white woman in the background was kind of shook. Like, look at, I know Superb. He's up to no good, but she looked Latina though. Sapab. Let me go. Let me go bad. Ready bad. See, ready bad. That's what she was saying in her head, bro. The other guy in the background just walking away like, yo, you don't know Superb. Like, I knew Superb. Superb is wild. But I'm gonna leave you with this video. Some purpose even saying some wild shit. This is why I say everything's alleged, bro. We don't know how, but this is a crazy story. People are saying he didn't do it, but we'll see. We'll let the court decide and the evidence decide. But I'll leave you with this.
Why'd you do it? Anything you want to say? What? What'd you say? I'm innocent.
My man said, I'm innocent, man. I'm innocent. That's why everything's alleged. We don't know. This is a crazy story. And Alvin Bragg, you are at the helm of this because you right there with it. So don't think, yo, we not gonna talk about you. This story gets even more and more interesting. Bro, this is your boy Cool Kamasi. I appreciate y'all hopping on this pre-record, listening to me on this morning. And look forward to listening to whoever I mess with today, whether it's SKC, Conservative. A-Truism's on tonight, too. Freezo might drop a clip or two. Trey might drop a stream. Shit. Kid Styles on the sports. You know what I'm saying? I might even see Cesar Lou come back. Cesar Lou, you still a homie. You know what I mean? So, I appreciate all of y'all, man. And come catch me next time, man. Peace, my G.
Please. It ain't a motherfucking nigga walking this planet with a ding dong swinging to his ankles that I'm afraid of.
Peace.